When you drive, the engine powers the alternator, which generates electricity for the vehicle. This system is key to modern cars. But some wonder, if that electricity isn't used, is it wasted? Some believe underused alternators waste energy and cause unnecessary wear. Others argue modern systems regulate output, so unused electricity isn't a problem. Both sides sound valid, but what's the truth? Let's break it down. A car alternator is an AC generator driven by the engine belt. It produces AC, which is immediately converted to DC by a built-in rectifier. This power runs the car's electrical systems, and any excess charges the battery for use when the engine is off. Alternator voltage usually ranges from 13.8 to 4.4 volts. While it may seem constant, its behavior actually varies depending on the vehicle's model year. Not all car alternators are equally smart. It depends on the vehicle's era. Pre-1990s older cars used mechanical voltage regulators. The alternator ran constantly, generating power even when not needed. Unused energy turned into heat, wasting fuel and risking battery overcharge. 1990-2010. Vehicles began using ECU-based systems that adjusted output based on battery voltage and load. Though still mostly fixed voltage, these systems reduced overcharging and unnecessary power. Post-2010 modern cars use advanced ECUs to control alternator output dynamically. For example, power generation is reduced during acceleration to ease engine load and increased during deceleration, similar to regenerative braking. This makes the system more efficient and eco-friendly. In short, for most vehicles made in the last decade, unused electricity isn't really wasted. The system already manages it efficiently. No EVs and PHEVs don't use traditional alternators, so they're not included here. While alternators are built for long use, running them at full load for extended periods can speed up wear. Today's drivers often power devices like car fridges, SE units, or portable power stations while driving, which can draw 500–1000 watts continuously. This heavy load can overheat internal parts like carbon brushes, coils, and the rectifier, increasing the risk of failure. If the battery is also aging and less efficient, the alternator has to work even harder, creating a vicious cycle. At best, this shortens the alternator's lifespan. At worst, it may fail mid-trip, causing the engine to stall and the vehicle to stop. Many people wrongly think car air conditioning uses a lot of electricity, but it doesn't. The AC compressor is belt-driven by the engine, so it increases fuel use, not electrical load. The actual electrical consumers are the blower fan and AC control module, which draw about 100–300 watts. So, unless you're running other high-power devices at the same time, the alternator load from using AC is relatively low. With car camping and overnight stays becoming more popular, many drivers now charge lithium batteries while driving. These batteries often use boost converters drawing up to 600 watts. When combined with lights, AC audio, and mobile devices, the alternator can face a heavy load. If this high load continues for too long, it may cause issues like rectifier wear, carbon brush overheating, and poor battery charging, eventually leading to full electrical system failure. A cigarette lighter voltage meter or OBD device is a simple way to monitor your alternating battery. While driving, voltage should read 13.8–14.4 volt. After engine off, battery voltage should be 12.5–12.8 volt. If readings are abnormal, here are common causes. 1. High electrical load. If voltage is low while driving and drops further when AC or devices are on, the system is overloaded, like a water tank with too many open taps. The alternator can't keep up, risk overheating and potential system failure. Action: turn off non-essential devices and check power usage. If issue persists, inspect alternator. 2. Alternator aging: low voltage while driving even without heavy load, but normal battery voltage after shutdown usually means a worn alternator, like an old pump that can't push water properly. Action: check alternator parts. Repair or replace if output is weak. 3. Battery problems: if voltage is fine while driving but drops quickly after shutoff, the battery may be old or failing. Like a leaky bucket, it can't hold a charge. Risk: starting issues or power loss. Action: test the battery. If it can't hold power, replace it. Bottom line, monitoring voltage is the easiest way to check alternator load and battery health. Your car's alternator isn't a mobile power plant. Think of it as a backup, not your main power source. Many people assume that since an alternator can output up to 1000 watts, they can use it to run appliances like microwaves or charge camping batteries while driving. But here's why that's risky. 1. Alternators are for car systems, not appliances. Alternators mainly power the ECU, lights, AC, audio, and charge the main battery. These already use most of its capacity. Adding high-power devices competes for electricity, causing voltage drops, system errors, and possible alternator damage. 2. Cigarette lighter sockets aren't built for high load. Most are rated for 12 volt, 10 to 15 ampere. Pulling more can blow fuses, melt wiring, or even cause a fire. 3. Charging a secondary battery via the socket is inefficient and risky. Low output and long wires cause heat and energy loss. Worse, if the engine's off, it can drain your main battery, leaving you stranded. If you must use the car socket for high-power gear, treat it as a last resort, not daily practice. Considering the risk to vehicle safety and long-term maintenance costs, avoid using car sockets to run high-power devices on a regular basis. For truly stable, safe, and efficient off-grid use, the best solution is to set up a dedicated battery system. I recommend using solar power as your primary charging source, paired with a well-designed battery setup for your car camping needs. As long as there's sunlight, you can recharge during the day and use power reliably at night. For those who regularly camp or live out of their vehicles, this is an investment that genuinely improves your quality of life.